KJ Adams Jr. went from playing about 3 minutes a game last year to 30 minutes a game this year. He scored 38 points all of last season. This year, he's the Big 12's most improved player. KJ and the Jayhawks in their defense of a national title have gone through some tough times, but it doesn't pale in comparison to the fight of his biggest fan.
I know she's going to beat this. She's done it before, she's going to do it again. And however more times it takes, she's going to get through it.
She's just that strong?
Very strong.
Nothing means more to KJ Adams than to see his family by his side.
It means everything. It means everything to see my dad, my mom, and especially my nephew out there.
As he warms up for games, I can see him do the side eye to look to see if we're in the stands, and I know our presence is important.
And you may not know it, but just being there is where Yvonne Adams shows her true strength.
There was a growth in my bladder.
It started in August of 2021, KJ leaving Austin, Texas for his freshman year at KU.
He looked at me dead in my face and said, "Do you want to call your husband?" And I said, why? Why would I need to call my husband? You know, we just gonna, you know, we took the growth out, everything's fine. He said, "I'm sorry to say, Miss Adams, but it's cancer."
She underwent chemotherapy while traveling to watch KJ before getting the all clear months later and going on to see her boy become a national champ.
Driving with my family to New Orleans, I couldn't have imagined anything better.
The family didn't know it then, but Yvonne's fight wasn't over. She soon began to feel pain again.
The nurse practitioner called and said, "We figured out the source of your pain."
The cancer had returned in stage 4.
And I just told them, "It's back. My cancer's back."
It doesn't feel fair, you know, like you fight so hard and then it comes back.
He looked at me there square in the face and said, "But you're gonna beat this, Mom." I said, "Okay, we're gonna fight. That's all we can do."
The second diagnosis has hit much harder, causing her to lose hair and taking a toll on her physically.
Letting her know how much she means to me. She's my world, my rock, so just letting her know that it goes a long way for her.
I think that it has helped him to see the struggle, so he calls more frequently.
We're pretty lucky, right? Because not every kid has a relationship like that with their mom.
That means I know that he cares more than it comes out that he cares, but I know that he cares a lot more.
Now, as KJ fights for another national championship, he does so fighting an even bigger battle alongside his entire family.
She's probably the strongest person I've ever met in my life. You realize how important life is.
She's really strong, and that's kind of helping me grow up, because seeing her like this makes me want to be more like her and how strong she is.
She comes from a strong mother, and so I've seen that strength throughout the generations.
I try not to show it. If I'm being honest, the fear is there, but our faith is stronger than the fear.
I knew she was a strong woman. Just how strong she was is coming to light.
I make sure I go in her room, give her a kiss, and just say I love her before I start my day. That's important to me to do.
Whatever the celebration is, we're going to be there. However many of those that we have left, I'm going to be there.
Yvonne Adams is battling stage 4 metastatic bladder cancer. She attends chemo on Thursdays or Fridays, depending on the schedule for traveling for KJ's games. And if the Jayhawks are able to advance to the Sweet 16, she plans to be there along the way.